Okay, in this short video I want us to plot accurately a slightly more complicated quadratic curve. As you can see, I've set out the equation of the curve here. It's y equals minus 2x squared. When you've got a minus in front of the x squared, that always causes pupils problems. Minus 2x squared plus 7x take away 3. The examiner is giving you the table of values. The examiner is also giving you some of the y values ready worked out for you. So you've just got to work out two missing y values and then plot the 5 points from the table on a graph and join them up to get a smooth curve. Okay, I'm going to do these two as calculations. I'll do the positive one first because it's a bit easier. So if x is equal to 3, just be careful how you deal with this negative. The y value will be minus 2x squared means you square the x first, so that's 3, which I'll put in a bracket, I'm going to square it. And then you multiply afterwards by minus 2, so I get minus 2 lots of that. Plus 7x's, so it's plus 7 lots of, well, x is 3, so I'll put that 3 inside a bracket. Then take away 3, take away 3. So y will be equal to, well, 3 squared is 9, and you've got minus 2 lots of 9, so that's minus 18. Plus 7 lots of 3, so that's plus 21. Take away 3. So we get to there. So y turns out to be minus 18 plus 21 is 3. Take away 3, you get an answer 0. So in the table, we fill that in, I'll put it in a colour, that is equal to 0 there. I've got a second one to work out. Now this one's a bit harder because of the negative sign, so be careful. So if x is minus 1, the y value will be, we're going to take x and we're going to square it. So that's minus 1, put it in a bracket, and we're going to square it. You then multiply it by minus 2, so we've got minus 2 lots of that. Plus 7 lots of x, so plus 7 lots of minus 1. Put that in a bracket like so, take away 3, take away 3. So the y value will be equal to, be careful, minus 1 when you square it you get plus 1. Minus 1 times minus 1. Minus 2 times plus 1 is negative 2. Be careful with this. I would say this. Plus 7 times minus 1. A plus times a minus is a minus. 7 times 1 is 7. Take away 3. So y turns out to be minus 2 minus 7 is minus 9. Take away 3, minus 12. Minus army, minus army, minus army. All join forces. 12 in the minus army. So we end up with minus 12 to be that value there. So there's the table completed. We can now plot the graph accurately. So in an exam, the axes would probably be set up for you and you just have to plot the points and join them up to get a smooth curve. Well, here I'm going to draw this from scratch. Minus 1 to plus 3, minus 12 to plus 3 for the y's. So if you think about it, I need to set up some sort of axis that looks something like this. I need to do something a bit like that. In fact, I think I will move that slightly higher up the picture, otherwise you won't be able to see what's going on. Something like this. So the y-axis is there, and the x-axis starts at 0, and the x-axis goes up to 3. So 1, 2, 3. It goes down to minus 1, so something down here, minus 1. The y numbers go up to 3, so something like this, 1. I'll change the scale, go up to 3, and down to minus 12. So minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, minus 5, minus 6, minus 7, minus 8, minus 9, minus 10, minus 11, minus 12. I hope that is still in the field of view. Fingers crossed. Okay, so minus 1, minus 12. That's right down here. Put across. 0, minus 3. 0 across, 3 down. Put across. 1, 2. That's 1 across, 2 up. That goes there. 2, 3. 2 across, 3 up. That goes there. And finally, 3, 0. That's 3 across, 0 up or down. It goes there. So what we're actually getting is, it's a minus x squared graph, so we're expecting an N shape, but we're not getting a perfectly symmetrical picture here. what we're getting, let me do it in smooth flowing curve, is something like this. Something like that. The top of the curve actually isn't that point there, but I am not going to dwell on, in this particular video, where the exact location of the top of the curve is. Suffice to say, that is basically the graph of y equals minus 2x squared plus 7x minus 3, and you're getting your edge shape like so. The top of the curve isn't that point there because, if you recall from a different question, we don't have a symmetry of points going on. If we had a symmetry of points going on, then that would be the top of the curve, that point. But it's not, so we don't have that situation. So that is not the top of the curve. So I would do something like this. Okay, let me just show you. Something like that. Okay. It just goes up slightly higher to the left of it. Not going to dwell on that. There'll be another video which dwells on locating the exact position of the top of the curve, but this is just basically practicing the table of values, plotting the points, join them up. Okay, so there you go. There's the curve y equals minus 2x squared plus 7x, take away 3, the end of this video.